What's up, guys? It's the Ninja Prodigy here, back with another video. So this is another run at ATP, and this one was definitely a hard course again, but there were some new obstacles, concepts I haven't really quite done before, and I think I did pretty well, to say the least. I was able to do decently, and you guys are going to see how that worked out. The first obstacle was a couple of Bozu balls to some rings, and from the rings you were going to need to swing onto a PVC pipe. However, this PVC pipe was really big. I got a good swing there, was able to get really far out. Then you just have to crawl your way to this dismount. During practice, this dismount actually caused a lot of damage, but during the actual competition, the athletes were able to figure out. It was kind of hard to move the pipe, was the reason why. Next was the pole graspers. I'm not very flexible. That's one thing I really never have, but that really doesn't harm me too much. But the pole graspers were one obstacle I was probably struggling with a little bit more. I couldn't get my footing quite right. Maybe the reach was a bit too big, but I was able to eventually figure out and just swing around the pole to get there. The next obstacle was going to be the warped wall. I'm going to try to go for broke here with a 15-foot wall, and I just missed the grab. I was kind of disappointed I missed the grab because that's what sent me back to third place due to time-wise, because if you grab the 15-foot wall, you get a 30-second time off, and you just see me just sprinting through the spinning log right there. No problem with that one, just a couple of steps. The spinning log was also kind of deadly in the practice, but however in competition people again were able to figure it out, and now I'm chalking up here just preparing myself. I guess I was deciding to take maybe a little more time than I should have. I probably could have just went straight for it, but I decided, you know what, I think I'm ahead time-wise, so I decided to continue. The next one was a nunchuck thing, but first you had to swing onto a bar, onto these wooden nunchucks. Then this one was really thick, and you could only use one finger on top, so it was really hard to grab on. This one obstacle actually killed 2 people, and I was the only person to beat it on their first try, because on the course you're allowed to have a mulligan or a second chance, and everyone else used it there except for me. And I was actually able to beat that first try, and that was a tough obstacle. Next is an obstacle called the salamander. It's a new obstacle. This is the first time I'm actually trying a competition. There's like these little cliffhanger ledges, and you have to traverse this wheel, kind of like the roulette cylinder. However, you have to carry it all the way over. On my second turn, actually, a wood chip fell on my face, and that was like pretty interesting. However, these cliffhanger ledges are hard to grab, and you have to travel so many. Everyone had 11 to 13 spins they had to do. I personally had 13, and my grip near the end, like right here, this is where it starts to hurt. My fingers starting to die, but I'm like, no, I have to do this. I can't fail here. And they tell me I was clear because I hit the bar. Now I really need to prepare because the doorknob monkey pegs were next. This was a really tough obstacle. I wasn't confident on this one at all. I thought I was only going to get like 3 max. And so I decided to take all my time in preparation here. Make sure I was able to do something here. Just, yeah, be prepared. And I'm just taking my time. Countdown clock is starting to go down. And now I'm about to start the doorknob monkey pegs. So the first movement, I felt fine, like always. However, I don't have lock-off strength, so I just dead hang my way for the entire session of this. And that is probably not the technique to do, so I've been working on lock-off strength a little more. However, I still feel a lot more comfortable in dead hang type mode. However, you had a lot of pegs to travel. I mean, a lot of pegs to travel here. This one also claimed another competitor besides me. So yeah, this one was, I wasn't the only one to fail here because people at this point were just getting tired from all the other obstacles like the salamander. And I'm still just moving slowly and progressively, just hoping for anything. However, now I need to shake out my forearms because I'm getting tired at this point now. I definitely need to shake out those forearms. Just dead hanging here because I'm comfortable with my grip strength. I'm not comfortable with my monkey peg traversing skills. I almost go backwards there for some reason, but I'm just going to decide to go forward here. I'm actually able to continue this up for a little while. However, on this next peg here, this is, I'd say, a little past halfway. I just drop dead, no energy left whatsoever. And yeah, that's how I'm done. I actually used a mulligan there on that obstacle, and I wasn't able to do it my second time. So now I was really exhausted because I basically did that exact same process twice. I actually did over a minute of hanging on the doorknob monkey pegs through a whole course. So now I'm going to try this. Basically, I had to go up some cliffhanger ledges and then swing onto a couple of ropes to a cargo net. However, you get dead at this point, and yeah, you have to jump the first one, then just carry your way. However, I'm dead here. I'm just gonna drop. I could do that normally, but again, dead. So that run was good enough for 3rd place. I did pretty well, made it to the 2nd and final obstacle, but those doorknob monkey pegs tire you out so much. I pretty much only got like 3 at practice. So to get that far, I was pretty impressed with myself, to say the least, even though I didn't quite complete it, and when I tried the final obstacle, I was just dead. Pretty much, like, those doorknob monkey pegs take the energy right out of you. Also, I tried the salamander for the first time. I did pretty well at it. And yeah, pretty much these were the first time any of these obstacles were debuted on a course except for like the warp wall. So I felt pretty happy with my run, felt pretty successful, and hopefully I could just get those doorknob monkey pegs next time, because I've been practicing lock-off strength more, because I feel like that's something I need to work on. But those are not doorknob monkey pegs, and monkey pegs are all an obstacle that really requires lock-off strength, so I feel like I'm going to be fine, and I'm going to be able to continue to dominate for a long time, I think.